Have you ever wondered if history's greatest minds really met the fate we've always been told? Imagine this. Athens, 399 BC. The legendary philosopher Socrates sits in a dim prison cell, surrounded by his closest friends. The city has sentenced him to death, and the world believes he calmly drank a cup of deadly poison hemlock, accepting his fate with wisdom and grace. But what if I told you that the real story behind Socrates' death is far more mysterious than you think? Was he truly poisoned? Or is there more to this ancient tale than meets the eye? Stay with me, because today we're diving deep into the secrets, controversies, and hidden truths behind the death of Socrates. And by the end of this video, you might just question everything you thought you knew about one of history's greatest philosophers. Welcome to Philosopher's Hub YT. If you love exploring the mysteries of philosophy and history, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of curious minds. Let's travel back over 2,400 years to ancient Athens, a city buzzing with ideas, debates, and political drama. Socrates, known for his sharp questions and fearless search for truth, had become a controversial figure. He challenged the powerful, questioned traditions, and inspired the youth to think for themselves. But not everyone loved Socrates. In fact, many saw him as a threat to the city's values and stability. Have you ever wondered why societies sometimes fear those who ask too many questions? Let me know in the comments, do you think questioning authority is dangerous or necessary? In 399 BC, Socrates was put on trial. The charges? Corrupting the youth and disrespecting the gods of Athens. But was this really about religion and morality, or was it political revenge? Imagine being on trial for simply asking questions. Would you have stood up for your beliefs, even if it meant risking your life? Socrates did. He defended himself with logic and honesty, but the jury found him guilty. The punishment was death by drinking hemlock, a deadly poison. But here's where the story gets interesting. Most of what we know comes from Socrates' student, Plato, who described the scene in his famous dialogues. According to Plato, Socrates accepted his fate calmly, drank the poison, and died surrounded by friends. But can we trust this account? Was Plato telling the whole truth, or was he creating a legend? Let's dig deeper. Some historians believe the story of Socrates' death is too perfect, almost like a play. Why did Plato, who admired Socrates, make his death seem so noble and peaceful? Could he have exaggerated or even changed some details to inspire future generations? There are also medical questions. Hemlock poisoning is a slow and painful process, but Plato describes Socrates' death as almost serene. Was it really hemlock, or could another substance have been used? Or did Socrates die in a different way, and the story was later polished to fit a philosophical message? What do you think? Is it possible that history sometimes rewrites itself to create heroes and legends? Share your thoughts below. Some scholars suggest that Socrates' death was a political message. By accepting the poison, he became a symbol of free thought and resistance against tyranny. Others believe the Athenians wanted to silence him quietly, without making him a martyr. There are even theories that Socrates could have escaped. His friends reportedly offered him a way out, but he refused. Why? Was it loyalty to the law, or did he want to prove a point about justice and integrity? If you were in Socrates' place, would you have escaped or accepted your fate? Let's discuss in the comments. No matter how he died, Socrates' final moments changed history. His courage inspired generations of thinkers, from Plato and Aristotle to modern philosophers. His death became a symbol of the power of ideas and the price of standing up for truth. But the real question remains, was Socrates really poisoned, or was his death a carefully crafted story to teach us a lesson? So what do you believe? Was Socrates truly poisoned, or is there more to the story than we've been told? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading your theories. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history's greatest mystery, please give this video a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Philosopher's Hub YT for more fascinating stories from philosophy and history. Thanks for watching, and remember, always keep questioning.